No matter who or where you are, good morning, afternoon, or evening. We are the Cog Crankers. And welcome back to Steel Street Showdown
Number 4.
That's right, we're here in the booth once again with Tanner and myself, Sam, and we've got a sick banger of a game for you today.
Rocking the matching polos this time, Sam. The Cog Crankers fit coming in clean.
Yes, sir.
Last time I joined you at this table, Sam, we took it down to the gameplay table and you immediately kicked me off and invited Luke to join you. Is that going to happen again today?
Not today.
You promise?
I promise, but I still don't have Teklo put together.
Okay, well, that makes one of us.
Sick. And I don't have an assassin today.
Ooh, okay. All right. Well, we've got an exciting game lined up. It's a pretty good one.
Sure
We'll hop down there in just a second, but there was something you wanted to ask me, right?
Before that, we got a question of the week this week.
Okay.
What is, we'll keep it easy to start, easy. What is your favorite Flesh and Blood card of all time?
Including banned cards?
Oh, that was quick. It's going to be High Octane.
Can I say High Octane?
You can.
I won't. But it's like top 3. That card,
Fair.
that card rips, dude. But no, my favorite card, to the surprise of absolutely nobody, is Construct Nitro Mechanoid. That was the card that really sold me on the game when I started. The whole idea of building the robot out of junk you have on the board and then flipping into this super overpowered broken mech suit. There's nothing quite like it even to this day. The amount of dopamine you get from assembling all the pieces and then swinging 6 over and over again.
Sure.
Oh, dude, nothing beats it. What about you?
For me, it's got to be Codex of Frailty. Probably no surprise to all the assassin mans out there. Card's pretty broken. 1 card 11. But you know what? The art is sick, especially that Marvel.
Ooh, the Marvel does look good. I think, you and a very small select group of people get to appreciate that art.
And, we also get to appreciate the follow-up. The beautiful Soyame Leave No Witnesses.
No Witnesses,
every
the
time.
classic follow-up. I'm not sure that card can fetch a different card.
If they turn her into an assassin, it's over.
It's over, huh?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, those are our answers. Why don't you guys leave your comments below with whatever your favorite Flesh and Blood card of all time is. Banned cards allowed. Sound off with your high-octane comments. Vindicate me a little bit.
Sure.
But Sam, you want to take it over to the gameplay table? We'll show the people what we got cooked up.
Let's do it.
All right, cool. See you down there.
All right, here we are, back down at our gameplay table. Sam, I'm once again sharing the table with you. I hope this time you don't kick me off and invite some guest.
Nope.
I asked you very nicely last time to please bring a Teklo deck, and you didn't, so it falls on me. That burden comes down to me. I brought the big man himself. Who'd you bring?
Well, in keeping with tradition, never playing the same deck for more than 3 weeks in a row, as the locals know. So we have Mr. Gravy Bones, little pirate necromancer action. Gonna draw 40 cards and take 40 game actions.
Right, yeah, this is a notoriously easy deck to pick up from scratch, right?
Fair. I've been playing a little bit here and there. I bought it back after our fellow cranker Braxton bought the deck and didn't like it too much. Notoriously, I did not very much like Gravy Bones, but you know me, can't pass up a good deal on some expensive cardboard.
Little girl math, someone posted the deck at a good price, and even if you absolutely despise the deck, you're losing money if you don't buy it. Yeah. I brought Teklo today. I am not playing the variant that's picking up Steam, the control version, the ones that play all the good generic attacks. Instead, I brought Boost Teklo. That's the one that's always interested me. That's the one I've played a little bit in the past, and I think it really got juiced with the new set. So I'm pretty excited to sit down. You and I have played this a couple of times, and every game we've played has been sick. So we're hoping we can get a good game on camera here today.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Let's get down to the table and roll some dice.
Cool. Let's take it down.
All right. As is tradition, we're going to roll off with some armor dice.
4 of them.
Sheesh! That
really
is bad.
That's -5.
Is that the worst on the channel yet?
I don't know, but I'm going to roll my own. I'm not going to touch yours. Yeah, I'm built different.
Sheesh.
6? 6 to -5? I think I'll be on the plate.
Yeah, that makes sense. And completely legal, something we haven't done before, but that guy is getting swapped out for this guy since I'm going second.
Yeah. So technically in the game of Flesh and Blood, you'll decide first or second, and then you'll do your sideboarding. So you have like an equipment piece or something that you want going first, and then one that you want going second.
Yeah, I don't know if that's correct. Might get flamed in the comments a little bit.
Right.
But you know what? I invite it. I am trying to learn this hero, and he's not easy, as we talked about.
He is not.
But I'm going to bring the Crown of Dominion, because going second, I often have to block with a lot of the cards, which means my gold generation might be a little low. So I'm thinking that this might help out a little bit.
Okay.
Everything else is going to be the same. Compass, Cook, Mage Master Boots, and the Dead Threads.
Otherwise, a pretty standard gravy suite. We can explain those as we see them. I'm playing Teklo today, as I said, and I don't have the adult hero. I have not been playing this hero in paper very long, so all I have is this Coldfoil Young hero, but he's going to do for today. I have 2 pieces of Cogworks base gear. Both of these are going to start with a steam counter. Maybe I'll use them, maybe I won't. The important part is that they are bases. And then one of the new cards and an interesting card. This is the Synapse Spark Cap. It's a new card from Penn. And what this does is it lets me tap it to banish an Evo from my hand, and then I get to create a Ponder token. So this is a way to put Evos in banish that is card neutral. You don't go down a card with this, which is pretty neat. And then this is a goofy little piece of equipment. This is the Adaptive Dissolver. This, let me read this for you, Sam. It says Arcane Barrier 1. Gravy Bones do arcane damage? No. Well, the reason I'm bringing this is really just sideboard space. This is a modular piece of equipment, so it can go anywhere. It's a nice, like, I guess, flexible piece.
Sure.
Here I can put it in my arms, and it really just means that I can have a base equipment that I don't have to, like, waste extra sideboard slots on. It can be my Arcane Barrier in the Arcane Barrier matchups, but in this matchup, it's basically just going to be a base piece.
Fair enough.
So, and then I will equip my Teklo leveler here. My equipment start with steam counters.
And speaking of starting the game, we talked about the Crown Dominion, but we didn't go over. All it says is that you are royal, which only matters for a few cards in the game, including Regicide.
That's right. Which I will not be resolving.
Fair enough, but I get to start with a gold.
Yeah, you do.
That's it.
Cool. You want to give me a cut? I'll give you a cut and we'll get going?
Sure.
Sweet. My opening hand is bad. I want to start the game by putting an Evo on, and I do have an Evo in my hand, but it's with a bunch of reds. Very awkward. I think all I can do is, this is not typically what you're going to see this ability used for, but I'm going to pitch to Teklovossen, and I'm going to pitch 3 reds, including a Singularity. Main game plan built around that. I sure hope we're going to see it later. I'll send these 3 reds to pitch zone, activate Teklo. Teklo, my hero, says I can play Evos from my banish zone.
Sure.
He also says, once per turn, for 3 resources, I can play my next Evo this turn as an instant. If I do, I get to draw a card.
Okay.
In this case, I just need these 3 reds out of my hand. So I will not be playing an Evo. I'll just be activating him as an instant. And then I will activate my Synapse Spark Cap.
Sure.
I will banish an Evo from my hand. I'll pick this one. My Evo Steel Soul Towers. Put them here. And then I'll make a Ponder token for my troubles. I'm not actually going to pull the Ponder token out because I'm just going to move to end.
Sounds good to me.
Draw a card for Ponder?
Sure.
It's not a great one. It's not even a good one. Oh boy, it's bad.
Can you put it in?
I can. That's gonna bite me later. I'm gonna be regretting that in about 40 seconds. And then I'll pass the turn to you.
Sounds good. All right, so the start of the turn, I am going to activate my hook, which seems a little risky at first, but when you see what comes next, it won't be. The hook says that I can tap this, and my next pirate attack this turn gets, when this hits a hero, steal a gold from them. You don't have any gold.
I don't have any gold.
But good thing is, there's a second line of text here. It says that if there isn't one, I just create it anyway.
Sure.
And then if I tap this, and I haven't created a gold this turn, then it gets blown up at the end of the turn. So I better make a gold now that I've tapped this boy. The good news is...
Do you have a way to do that for free?
Immediately. With everyone's favorite card that's been banned in 2 colors.
6 of 9 are banned.
The best color, actually, they kept for us.
That's right, you bet.
I'll pitch one for that. So this says that when this attacks, I may discard a yellow card. If I do, draw a card and create a gold token. So I'll discard the Swabby. We'll come back to him later.
Okay.
We'll create a second gold. And then this is going to be coming in for one go again. I'll draw my card that I didn't do. On hit, create a gold.
Sam, do you remember when I made that whole scene at the start of this about my adaptive dissolver being Arcane Barrier 1?
Yep.
I decided I don't like looking at it anymore. I'll activate Teklo, and I'll play an Evo Beta Base Arms.
Makes sense to
It's
me.
kind of the entire mechanic of the deck. This is a Mechanologist Action Equipment Evo Base Arms. And it says, if you have base arms equipped, which I do, transform them into this, and then equip it.
Sure.
These are 1 battle worn, and they make my Evo arms that I play on top of this cost 1 less to play.
Sure.
Because I played an instant Evo, I will draw a card. It is not good.
But the good news is you can block
bad.
1.
I can block 1. I don't block 1 like that, though. I block 1 like this.
Okay. That works for me. I will now be making a second gold this turn.
Okay.
I'm going to close the chain here.
Sure.
Which notably turns on my hero. So Gravy Bones says that if a blue card has been put into your graveyard this turn, you may play cards with Watery Grave from your graveyard. And thankfully, whenever you close the chain on an attack or you resolve an action that is blue, that counts as going to the graveyard afterwards. So we're going to play out this Swabby from my graveyard because it has Watery Grave. We'll pay for him like this. We'll still be floating 2. Swabby is an ally, and an ally is an action that also happens to have life and health, attack and health. So he swings for 7, he has 3 health. And as an action, I can pay 2, which I conveniently have left over, tap him and attack for 7, and he has Watery Grave. That's all he does. He's just a...
That's all he does. It took you 45 seconds to explain the card, and then you said, that's all he does.
Yeah. Just 7 attack, that's all.
Do you remember when I said I was going to regret arsenaling that card? It's here.
It's already here.
I regret it. Yeah, no blocks. Take 7.
Compass?
Activate your compass, which lets you look at the top card of your deck. It's also where your
okay.
allies gain go again.
We probably should have explained this a little before. All it does is tab, look at the top card of the deck. Not broken at all. But yeah, the reason that the Swabby had go again is that the first Watery Grave card of this turn gets go again. Notably, this makes the Jarl matchup very unfun sometimes when he gets that early crumble into Mangle Dominated.
Yeah, when you get to play the entire game as a fair flesh and blood hero.
Exactly. But yeah, we will swing 7. No blocks, no reactions. Take 7. That is not a great start.
No. No, it is not.
Well, I'm going to close the chain here.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm going to move to end. I'm going to untap like we're playing the game of Magic the Gathering.
That's right.
Arsenal this card and pass over to you.
Okay. I am not happy about what I have to do with my turn. But the way I'm going to start it is I am going to show you a boost card here. Classic boost card. 0 to 60, and we hit. That is the reason we're playing this. 0 to 60 has boosted an Evo Beta Base Chest. This card is an Evo, and it goes to my Banish Zone, which means I can play it later.
Sure.
0 to 60 is going to send 4 here into Swabby. It's going to be 4 with Go Again.
I'm going to compass on that.
Sure.
Unlucky.
Did you find yourself a second Fearless, or you were looking for a second Fearless? Yeah. Just the one then. All right.
Just the one. Yeah, it's fine.
Cool. Swabby dies.
Swabby dies. When Swabby goes to the grave, that's how the Water Grave works. He will flip upside down, which does create a trigger. No responses, I assume. Only kind of interesting thing that I can do is cast Remembrance on that trigger to get him back before he goes
away
upside down.
forever.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm going to do something very sad that I don't love, but that's the way the hand lined up. Play Cognition Nodes from Arsenal. Cognition Nodes is an item. It does not have Go Again. It says for 1 resource and an action, I can put a Steam counter on this if it does not have a Steam counter. Then it has Go Again. As an attack reaction, I can remove a Steam counter from this, and then an attack I have gains, if it hits, it goes on the bottom of my deck. Just a little bit of recursion, should this game go long enough that I need it.
Sure.
All right, cool. I'm going to put this card in Arsenal and then pass to you.
All right. Works for me. I will be starting this turn with a Gravy activation. We'll go down to 1 gold. The other text of Gravy, other than the blue cards unless you play Watery Graves, is that I can tap him, destroy a gold I control, draw a card, discard a card. So I'll draw one, and then
Notably,
discard.
you do get to draw first.
Yep, but I already know what it is, so I knew what I wanted to do. That is a Sawbones into Grave.
Sure.
He'll be coming back later. Yeah, I think we'll call to the grave here. So Call to the Grave lets me search my deck for a card, put it into my graveyard, and then shuffle.
Sure.
And there's a couple good targets for this. Often you want to go for a back alley break line. That would make you mana action points. But Chum is really good in this matchup, as is Anka, in my opinion. Chum better, I think. So we will put a Chum in the grave. We have an excess of cards, and we want to get boys out on the field. Shuffle up after you search. Chum will be in the grave.
And then importantly, this is blue.
Yep.
It does go to
Gravy
the grave.
Bones is online.
And those allies can come out at any time.
We will go ahead and play out a Sawbones, floating 1 mana here.
Go again from the compass, as we mentioned.
And then we'll give this Sawbones swing a go again with a Vast Yi.
You bet.
So the next pirate ally attack this turn gets a go again, and when this hits a hero, create a gold. Go again on itself as well. So we'll pay the 1 to swing for 6 go again on hit gold.
I think the first thing I need to do, I just need some more information. So I'll respond to the attack.
Sure.
And I'll play a Fabricate. This is the second one I've seen now, which is not great. It's a modal card. I get to pick 2 modes. The 2 relevant modes here are going to be first, I'll banish an Evo from my hand, and if I do, I'll draw a card.
Sure.
The other mode is going to be my Evo permanence this turn, of which I only have 1. Gain +1 block. So I'll resolve this. I'll draw my card from the banish. It is fine. Or it's kind of bad. How many cards do you have in hand? 2. That's a lot.
Gravy Bones can't do much with 2 cards. Come on, Tanner.
No. No. Gravy Bones. Famous for taking 700 game actions.
Sure.
Cannot do much with 2 cards. I think I want to see one more card. I'm going to activate Teklo.
Sure.
I'm going to pitch a Mechanical Strength. And then I will play this Evo Beta Base chest that I got to draw for free as a little treat. Put it on. My Cogworks base chest did not do anything. But importantly, I get to see a card off the top of my deck, and it is kind of fine. So in this case, these are going to block for 2 apiece because of that Fabricate, and then I will give you this Twin Drive from my hand.
Cool. So I'm going to close the chain here. Possible to pop the Mage Master here and try to push 4 more damage, but I don't know if it's the right time to do so. We will tap Dead Threads. Dead Thread says that instant I can tap it, gain 1 mana. Do this only if an ally has been put into your graveyard this turn. I called the grave the Chum earlier, so we will generate a resource there. And then I will pitch away this Tipped Barkeep to go up to 4 mana.
Yep.
And then I will play out this Chum with no go again.
Chum is a big problem.
And I'm going to IP1 and pass.
Seems good. Choosing to not arsenal a card. I have a couple of lines I can take here. Not sure what's best. Chum is a big problem, but I think Sawbones is the bigger problem. 1 for 6 with the tap ability is not great.
And we didn't explain Chum, but part of the reason that this makes things a little more difficult here is that Chum's a 4 attack, 6 health ally that I can, at instant speed, tap, discard a card with Watery Grave from my hand, and until the end of turn, he must attack Chum until Chum dies. But the important part is, I don't have an instant window until you play a card, or you had some sort of start of action phase trigger, like a Seismic Surge token.
Yep, so the first thing I decide to do on my turn here may dictate what I'm doing with the rest of the turn. And the problem is, that Sawbones really needs to go. So if I miss the chance to swing at the Sawbones, because Chum gets activated, I could be in bad shape. I think I know what we're going to do. I don't love it. I think I'm going to start with a Heavy Metal Hardcore at Sawbones. This is a 0 for 3 boost attack, but if I boost an Evo, it will go to 4. I have boosted a Terminator tank.
That's unlucky, buddy.
That is not good. There are very few cards in my deck I don't want to boost. That is one of them. So Terminator take hits the bin. Oh, brutal. Yeah.
Well, continue.
No, please.
Okay, so I'm going to add instant speed
Yeah.
as soon as this comes out.
Yep.
I'm going to discard a Fearless Confrontation. This is a famous Mastery Pack Guardian card that hates Guardians. So discard this. Target attack gets -1, loses and can't gain Dominate. We'll pull that down to 2. Sawbones still does have 2 health, but we'll go ahead and tap him, which his instant ability here says that I can tap him. It'll prevent the next 1 damage dealt to a pirate this turn.
That's right.
And we'll hold priority here because we're not done yet.
Sure.
We're going to go ahead and tap that chum. We will discard out another chum.
You bet. Okay, so yeah, so normally you can't block for your allies. However, I did just swing a 3 damage into a 2 health ally, and he not only lived, I cannot attack him again for the rest of the turn.
Yeah. He will be down to 1 life.
He is, which resets at the end of the turn. And the odds of me being able to swing at him again this turn are 0. So, what I'm going to do here, I don't love it. I'm going to go... I'm going to go down to...
No.
I'm going to go down to 1 Terminator tank left in deck, and this normally has a whole bunch of text and is a real nasty piece of work when I have Evos on. I have just enough Evos on to take this from its 6 base cost down to a 3 base cost, which makes it resolvable.
Sure.
In this case, I'm sending 6 into Chum.
Chum has nothing he can do. You can't block for allies, notably.
Oh yeah, you can't block for allies.
Right.
You can't block for allies. You can't block for them. What he means by that is you can't put a defending card in front of an attack for an ally.
It'd be crazy if I had a second Fearless and that thing wasn't on
I would have to concede.
on the spot.
I would have to concede the game. I'm down 2 Terminator tanks.
But Chum is dead. He goes under.
Oh boy. Rough start for Teklo. All right. That is all I have. I'll pass to you.
Sure. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and Gravy Bones here. So I'm going to tap, draw. Not what I wanted to see. I will discard a Rigor Mortis.
Sure.
We'll come back to him later, but he is a 6 attack ally. That's the important part. 1 health.
Sawbones is back to 2 health.
Sure is. Unfortunately, defending everything took my whole turn, but usually that's worth it. I'll play out a Scuba from my hand.
Yeah, 4 health ally.
Has no go again because I didn't play it from the grave. He has 4 health though, and for 3 mana he can attack for 4. And if he attacks, I put a yellow, or I can put a yellow card from a graveyard onto the bottom of a deck if I do Graded Gold. This is good for long games. I can put Prismatic Ley Lines back. I can put yellows back, which Boost Teklo doesn't run a ton of, but you know, there's options there. So that'll be my whole turn. I'm gonna go ahead and pass prior. Well, first I'll Compass just to. Don't love that. See what's on top, and then I'll pass priority there.
Pass is good.
Go Arsenal here and untap everything.
I am falling behind very quickly, and I have a small little gamble I can make with my hand. I've seen a ton of reds out of my deck. My deck doesn't run too many reds, and I've seen a bunch. If I draw a blue off the top, I am in good shape. If I don't draw a blue off the top, I am in not great shape. Man, a red off the top would be devastating. Red off the top is absolutely devastating here. I think it's so devastating I can't afford to do it. All right, I will pay 2 resources into a Twin Drive. Am I attacking the dog? Or am I attacking you? I'll attack the dog. Twin Drive is a very simple card. 2, 4, 5. Boost. I don't get 2 action points from this, but I do get to put 2 cards from the top of my deck in my Banish Zone, and I'd like them to be Evos.
Those aren't Evos.
They are not Evos. Thank God I didn't draw. All right. This is going really, really poorly for me. This is 5 go again at the dog.
Killing my dog.
I am killing your dog.
Clip it, guys. I would like to Compass.
Sure.
say, let him die.
Sure.
He's going to die. Water Grave will trigger.
I think at this point, I don't even care about the best case scenario. I just need to get something going here. So I will choose to draw at this point.
Sure.
Pitch a Steel Soul Memory. I was thinking a lot about the Spark Cap. I have a bunch of Evos in my hand. I potentially Spark Cap one of these away, Ponder. But I think I just need to start resolving some Evos.
Sure.
So I'm going to resolve an Evo Steel Soul Memory at instant speed. I do not get the cost discount from this, so I will have to pay 4. Take all my resources. When it equips, I will gain +1. Nope, it didn't come from another Evo. Had it come from another Evo, I would get +1 int. That did not happen, so I'll keep my normal int. But I do get to draw a card off Teklo. Holy moly. We cannot leave Sawbones on the board. Pitch Terminator Tank. Attack Sawbones. Teklo Leveler now has an additional line of text here. It is both a 1 cost and has Go Again with 3 Evos on. So it is 2 Go Again into Sawbones.
2 go in?
2 Go Again. Yep.
You have any action points?
Nope. No resources. I mean, I have action points. I have an action point. I have no resources. Yep. Tap him and he lives. That's
well,
right.
Hold up. I want to tap him.
That's the idea, is we swing into Sawbones here to tap him down, because if Sawbones is tapped, sure, he didn't die, but he's not swinging at me.
Had I known this is what's coming, I would have done something entirely different. I will tap the Sawbones.
Okay.
He'll live at 1 health.
He will. And then I will clean up and pass.
Passing is good. He'll go back to 2 health. So I'm going to play out from my arsenal.
Oh boy.
Conqueror of the High Seas.
You bet.
Which doesn't have an on-hit right now. But when this hits a hero, it would destroy all cards in the arsenal, and then you create a gold for each card destroyed this way. You didn't arsenal that card that you drew. Fair enough. So this is, but it also has High Tide, which means that if there are 2 or more blue cards in the pitch zone, there are, it gets +1 and Go Again. So it's going to be coming in for a whopping 8 Go Again CNC.
Command and Conquer with Go Again for 8. And make a little gold.
That's a little treat.
Is a little treat. I have got to start making something happen. You have 2 cards left?
I do.
You have 2 resources, access to a Chum and a Rigor Mortis. There is potentially still an on-hit coming here. You could potentially give one of the allies an on-hit, so because of that, I'm going to say no blocks here, take 8.
Love to see
maybe hold out to see if there is an ally on-hit I need to block.
That changes things for me, too. So I guess the interesting line, just to explain to everyone, I did have the Fearless, so I thought about saving the Scuba.
Yep.
Just to kind of waste action points, but I figured what was coming if I had tapped out my board was not something I wanted to see, and in this case, I wouldn't have been able to resolve the conk. So 8's good. Close the chain here. Notably, I haven't played a blue.
Not yet, but, you know, you play a Loot the Arsenal or something. Loot the Hold.
Would be great if I had it.
All right.
But I'm going to close the chain.
All right. That's great.
I wish I had a gold. I think I might have miscalculated some. Maybe I should have hit the swell first. Yeah, we might have miscalculated pretty rough here. But you know what? We'll live with it. We're going to move to end.
Okay, end is great. It is 25 to 40, and I finally have some breathing room. I'm going to start my turn here by sending Teklo Leveler for 2 Go Again at Sawbones.
I'll make you work for the kill. Tap him.
Seems good. He'll live at 1 life.
Live at 1 life.
All right. Seems okay to me. I will follow up with a zipper hit. Finally, I can send an attack at you. I will send, I said zipper hit, 0 to 60. Classic, 4 Go Again, boost another unplayable card. Holy! The whole idea of Boost Teklo is half of my deck wants to be in the banish zone.
Right.
It's not this half of the deck.
Right. It is that.
It is this, which I did not boost. I put there.
Oh, okay.
With
right.
this.
Right. So,
All right, 4 go again, coming at you.
I've got no blocks on 4.
That sounds great. Take 4.
Sure. Even it up a bit.
Alrighty. I will surely find playable cards when I boost 2 cards with Twin Drive.
There's one of them, but there's a third and final War Machine into the banished zone.
I still have 1 War Machine in
Oh, it's still 1 War Machine, okay.
but I am down a Terminator and 2 War Machines. I do get 1 hit.
Yeah.
The arms, which not great, to be honest. I've already got base arms on. The arms go to banish.
They can refresh your block, though.
They can refresh the block, which is nice.
What does that mean?
Send 5 go again at you. That
Once
spends
again?
the resources.
Send me this bill.
You bet. Take 5. You're keeping a 5-card hand?
So far?
Sure, that's not bad for me. And then I will follow up here with a Ghost Protocol Architect. I'll read you the first line of this card. It says, if this was banished from boosting this turn, you may play it from the banish zone.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. So I'll play it from my hand. It also has Evo Upgrade. When it attacks, I'll search my deck for an Evo with cost less than or equal to the number of Evos I have equipped.
Sure.
And then I will banish it.
Sounds to
And
me.
I'm literally picking the next card. This was the next card on top of my deck. I'll pick Evo Beta Base Legs.
Works for me.
It's the last piece I need for my suit of Evos. And then this is going to go at Sawbones, and we are killing him. Don't you dare.
He's dead. He'll go to grave and trigger water grave.
Cool. Shuffle up. Present that for cut, and then I will pass to end.
All right, we're going to start the turn with the most fair and balanced card in Flesh and Blood.
Conquer the High Seas.
Prismatic Leyline.
Oh, of course.
So this is a little Best Veil card. Lots of these cards came to bite them in the ass later with Gravy Bones. This is one of them.
Yeah.
So your next red attack this turn gets +1. Your next yellow attack this turn gets +2. And your next blue attack this turn gets +3.
0
and
for
if you
6.
play all 3, you get all 3.
0 for 6.
Sure is. In this case, maybe not. We'll see.
Okay, all right. 0 for 5 then.
We're going to play a Jittery Bones. When this attacks, I may discard a card or destroy the top card of my deck. If that card has Watery Grave, this gets go again. I'm going to be discarding the Whaler Humperdinck.
Cool.
So, Tanner's reaction there. Whaler is a very strong ally. He does cost 6, so pretty hard to get out for a deck with 45 blues.
Yeah.
And for 6 mana, you can swing 11.
Yeah.
And he has Watery Grave.
Importantly, also 7 life.
7 life. Not a huge problem for Teklo, but
I mean, not a... not great.
well, with Leyline, this is going to come in for 5 go again.
All right, and we need to do a little funny maneuver here. I'm going to respond.
Sure.
I'm going to activate Teklo.
Hmm?
And I'm going to play out the legs that I just fetched myself.
Mm-hmm.
Put those on. When I do, I'll draw a card.
Sure.
It is good. It is a good card. For 5, you have you're not working with a ton here. It's probably just an ally attack, Riggy swing here, maybe an on hit to worry about from the Riggy. In this case, I'm really tired of taking damage though. I think what we'll do here, these are not very good for blocking. So I'll give you a 0 block, a 0 block, and a 1 block.
Fabricate away, my boy.
Go to reactions.
Sure.
Okay, I will fabricate. Again, modal card. I'm going to pick the same 2 modes. I'm going to choose to banish an Evo from my hand.
Yep.
And then I will also give all my Evo permanents +1. So this goes from 0/0/1 to 1/1/2. I'll block 4 on 5, take 1.
1 is good with me.
Cool. I will draw on resolution to fabricate.
Sounds good.
Because I banished an Evo. It's kind of fine, I think. It's not my favorite card, but it's kind of fine.
We'll close the chain here.
Sure.
Blue has now entered the grave. Gravy Bones is online.
Mm-hmm.
I will pitch a Sawbones to play out the Rigor Mortis.
There he is.
And then I will swing the Rigor Mortis
For 8.
for 8 with the Prismatic Leyline out.
Yep.
So You know, I only got 5 value out of my 0 cost card, Tanner.
Okay, sorry. 0 for 5.
All right. How much mana I paid for all that?
It's not 6, right? It's for 8.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
I'll give you... This is currently... 4, 5. 5 on 8 right now. Do I want to give you one more card? I think I can't. Sure, this seems fine. This is 5 on 8. Take 3.
Taking 3 is great with me.
Okay.
Close the chain here. I will move to end.
End is good.
I will untap everything and over to you.
All right. Cool. Start of my turn, I will finally be loading my cognition nodes. For a resource, put a steam counter on it with go again. Floating 2. I'm finally fully online here, so I'll swing my Teklo leveler at you. It is now a 1 for 3, sorry, not at you, at Riggy. 1 for 3, go again.
I will compass here.
Sure.
That's fascinating top. Can't do anything about it, though. That's fine. So Riggy's gonna die here. Watery Grave will trigger. You've killed 5 allies.
5 of the 1 million you run. I think you do still have Hook left. So I don't think there's much reason yet to activate my cognition nodes. We'll see what you do. Pulse Wave Harpoon, I'll boost it. I'll miss again.
Sure.
Pulse Wave Harpoon says that when it attacks a hero, we'll look at the amount of times I've boosted this combat chain. This was the first chain link. This is the first boost this chain. So you'll reveal X cards to me where X is 1. And if you somehow show me a card that blocks for 1 or less with a block value defined, I can force you to block with it. This is for 4 with go again.
You have no float, huh?
I have no float.
I'll show you Blood in the Water.
Sure, pretty good. Blood in the Water has additional text. Would you like to use it?
Oh, well, that was just showing it to you.
You're just showing it to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
No blocks.
Go to reactions.
I will block with Blood in the Water.
All right, great.
There is additional text on it. There's no real reason to use it, but the additional text says that I can discard a card with Watery Grave from my hand. If I do, it gets +2. So it's a 0 for 6, D-react. Oh, well, I mean, minus a card, but not really because it's kind of like a hand.
Exactly.
So.
Cool. That will block it out. I'll break the chain there. And then I'm going to pitch this Evo beta base head. I could choose to equip it if I want, but I'm not going to. I'm instead going to put on the Evo Steel Soul Towers. Now, these are transforming from a different Evo, which means they do have text. In this case, the towers say I gain an extra action point. I'll go back to 1 action point.
Okay.
I could choose to play out my base arms if I want, just to refresh the block. But I could also cover a controller with it later. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pass with the action point up and let you play.
Sounds good to me. Unfortunately, this is a bit of one of those meandering turns Gravy has.
I think you've done plenty so far. It's okay to do 1 meandering turn.
We'll play a Tip the Barkeep.
Sure.
This lets me make a Gold Kiss rum. I could also give you a gold to put this on the bottom of your, to put this on the bottom of my deck. I don't have a gold to give you, but pretty cool in fatigue sometimes. Just not Victor.
Just don't give Victor a gold. That's right.
But now blue has entered. I'm gonna pitch 5 resources for this chum. We do have a pitch as well. So I pitched Riptures of Tropeldani, the overpowered fable from High Seas that lets me create a gold when it is pitched. So I'll pitch the gold here. We'll play out this chum. Floating 1 resource here. It won't matter much, I don't think. I am just gonna swing for 4.
Yep. Chum, importantly, costs 0 to swing.
Sure does.
What a guy. What a guy this chum is. I will block with my Evo Steel Soul Memory, which had a -1 counter on it that I lost.
Max would never play 0 for 4, Stanner.
Yeah, never mind that this has additional text.
So does that one. It's just good text.
I will choose to block here with my Steel Towers.
Sure.
And go to reactions.
You're gonna fabricate your third?
I am gonna fabricate again. I'm going to choose to banish my only blue in hand because I'll draw another blue. I think I'm out of reds in my deck.
Sure enough.
And then I'll give it +1 block.
Okay.
Draw. Yeah, draw off fabricate. Cool. Good card.
4 on 4 is good. I'm gonna close the chain here. I'm gonna move to end.
Seems good.
Over to you after clean up here.
Sure. Sounds good. All right. Start of my turn. We will send the Teklo leveler at Chum. This is coming for 3 with go again at Mr. Chum.
I've got no blocks on 3.
Great. I mean, you don't get to block.
True. But I have nothing to do on.
Okay, great. Chum takes 3. You're not even going to activate Chum, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I think I still want to send a 0 to 60 at Chum. I'll boost it. Boost a playable card. Finally.
Sick.
Finally a playable card.
You have everything you need already, don't you?
Well, not great Evos, but I am fully suited. 4 go again at Chum. Any blocks?
Nothing.
I have a reaction. I'll activate my cognition nodes. Remove a steam counter from this as a reaction. Target attack action card, this one. Gains, if it hits, put on the bottom of your deck. Does it hit Chum?
Sure does.
Okay, goes to bottom.
Chum will die. Chum will flip, water grave.
Yep. I will go ahead. Spend 1 more. I can leave this 4 there as I'm going to send a Pulse Wave. Now, this is the second time I have boosted this chain link. So you show me 2 cards from your hand. If you show me a 2 block, I can force you to block with them.
I'll show you 2 3 blocks.
Okay.
I have a Saltwater Swell and a Loan Shark.
Lone Shark, the Tax Man. Yep, I can't do anything with those, so I'm just sending 4 with go again.
You have no cards left?
No cards left, but 1 resource. And I technically have a 4-card hand. Look at this. It's like your cards you get to play for later, except yours are good.
Yours are good when they get put under Singularity.
Yeah. True.
Let me say no blocks.
Okay, take 4. Okay.
Not quite.
Yeah, okay, great.
Blood in the water.
Would you like to use the additional text?
I would not.
All right. Sure. 4 is good. I will just activate my cognition nodes. Sure. Put a steam counter on them. And then I'll pass to you. I have these free arms in Banish that I keep thinking about, but I would like to keep them in there for now. Go ahead.
I'm going to start with a Saltwater Swell.
Yep.
Blind.
Yeah, you never miss.
No, I won't. So I'm going to be pitching Eye of Ophidia, the other Fable in this deck.
Yeah.
I'll float 2 here. Importantly, the trigger here goes first, so I will opt 2.
Yep.
And I get to put these back in any order.
And it's 2 allies.
We'll put them like this. So Saltwater Cell says that when this attacks, I reveal the top card of the deck. If it's blue, I pitch it. It is blue.
Wow, you found a blue.
I sure did. I'll go up to 5 resources. It's coming in for 1 go again.
We are going to say that 1 is great. Take 1.
Sure. Go ahead.
Go to 20.
I'm going to close the chain here. We're going to draw from gold.
Sure.
Down to 0 gold. I'm going to play a Golden Tipple. When this attacks, I may discard a yellow card. If I do, draw a card and create a gold token. I'll discard a
Loan Shark.
Go down to 2 mana.
Yep.
I will create a gold again, and I'll draw a card. Coming in for 1 go again. Yeah.
1 go again. I think I still don't care about. Take 1.
1 is good.
You've taken a whole lot of game actions, but you haven't done much.
Yeah, I was trying to get up to the mana needed to both play and swing Whaler. The problem is if you just play him, he dies.
Yep.
So
Which, I mean, you gain 7 life. It's not great.
Fine. But he's really good at closing games. This game, I feel like, in particular, he may be invaluable. I think I'm just going to say either give me a card or get closer to death. I'm going to send a back alley break
no way.
at your face for 3 damage.
What the heck?
Didn't really get what we wanted, so we'll...
All right.
All right, here we are with the cut-in of shame. I am not a gravy player by trade, so please, 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 if you find a better line, put it down in the comments. Tanner and I looked over this one a few times, and we really just couldn't figure it out. I ended up resolving a 4 or 5 card, what is it, like 4 or 5 damage? It's brutal. But yeah, that's one of the problems with gravy is you have to resolve the blue first before you can play out the ally. So I was really trying to find a way to get that whaler out and swing it, but maybe the answer was just play the whaler, send the back alley break line, get a little value, but then at least I have a threat that he needs to deal with and he doesn't just swing at my face.
Well, my boy, I'll happily trade you a card for this.
Sure, we'll take that.
Yeah.
Cool, works for me. Close the chain here.
Yep, sure.
I'm gonna move to end.
End is good.
Arsenal, this card.
Man, I have some really good things I can do here, and I think I found the line. I think this is sick. I am going to attack you with a Ghost Protocol Architect. I have 4 Evos on. So I can grab any Evo in my deck.
So you're gonna get the one that gives you your action point back, surely.
That's the plan. Put these Evo beta base legs in the bin.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is coming for 1. I have no action point currently.
Oh, not blocking 1.
Okay, take 1. 1 life closer to death.
Sure. I could have said the same last turn. When you took 1 twice.
Yeah. All right, cool. And then I will activate Teklo.
Mm-hmm.
And you got it. I'm going to play my Evo beta base legs as an instant. When these transform into a new Evo with a different name, they will trigger, and I'll get my action point back.
Makes sense.
So I'll go back to 1 action point. Teklo sees me play that card, I'll draw. Very interesting. I think I'm just going to pitch this red here. Send 3 go again at you.
I think I'll be blocking 3 either.
Okay, 3 life closer to death.
And we've evened up quite a bit here.
Well, yeah, I mean, still have a little bit of a life lead on me. A little bit. Then I will just, with my action point from that go again, pitch to play my Steel Soul Controllers.
Sure.
Steel Soul Controllers are transforming from beta base arms, so they will trigger. It says I can find an attack action card with 6 base power in my graveyard and put it to 5th from the top in my deck. So I'm not going to see it next hand, but I'll see it the hand after that. So in this case, I'm going to grab Terminator Tank.
Sure.
The only tank that made it to grave this game, and I will count out 4 here. This is going to be my hand for next turn. This goes 5th. And then I took a whole lot of game actions. I don't know how much I did, but I'll pass to you.
I'll compass at your end.
Okay, that seems fine.
Man, gravy giveth and gravy taketh.
Good to pass?
Good to pass.
Alrighty, go ahead.
I'm going to activate Gravy Bones here.
Sure.
You go down to 0 gold.
Okay.
We're going to draw a card, and we will discard a card. Oh, I could be so risky here.
Do it. You have a very comfortable life lead.
We'll discard a Riggy.
8 life lead.
I'll play out a Seafloor Salvage. I'll flip my own Lone Shark upside down, so this says turn a card in a graveyard face down. If it's yellow, create a gold.
Okay.
You don't have any yellows. If you had Singularity, I'd probably flip that.
Yep.
But you don't. And more likely it'd be in the Banish Zone anyway,
Yeah.
so I couldn't do it. This will resolve, go there. I do get my gold, and blue has entered.
Yep.
We're going to
And still 4 cards.
risk it for the damn biscuit.
All right.
Pitch to gold.
Yep.
Flow 1.
Yep. Draw blue.
You bet. Every time. Never punished. Better player alert. Okay. Conqueror of the damn high seas,
Okay.
buddy. 8. Go again. On hand. Kill your non-existent arsenal.
Non-existent arsenal yet again. Can't really take 8 here.
Sure you can. You have 19.
I could take 8. I don't think I'm going to. So I'll block 3. Block 5. This has a -1 on it.
Works for me. Taking 3.
Sure.
Cool. I will be... Really wish I had the chum here to kind of turn off whatever shenanigans you're planning with 4 cards, but I don't. So I'm going to have to close the chain here so I can play an ally. Ooh. We'll then... I think this is the more correct pitch. So we'll pitch the Scuba to play out the Riggy. Riggy will then, with the 1 floating, swing 6.
Man, 6 is a lot. I will give you 3 like this. Take 3.
Taking 3 is good with me. Down to 13. Almost whaler range.
Almost whaler range.
Close the chain there. Move to end.
End is good.
Decline to Arsenal. And go over to you.
Okay, seems good. All right. It's a lot of damage you just threw at me, and you get to keep a Riggy on the board, but I think we should be okay. Start of my turn. First thing I'm doing is activating Teklo. I will then pitch Mechanical Strength to play an Evo Steel Soul Processor from hand. This is the chest. When it transforms, it generates me 3 resources.
Works for me.
So I'll go back to 3 resources. Teklo saw that I played a card at an instant, so I will draw a card. Not great. I mean, fine. What am I saying? Not great. it's fine. I can't believe I just drew that and then said not great. It's fine. I will Teklo Leveler at Riggy. It's coming for 3 with going in.
He will die. Water grave.
All right. And I think, Sam, for the first time this game,
Yep.
I'll pitch a red
Okay.
to play a Terminator tank. Finally resolving my main game plan here. Terminator tank is for 9 overpower. On hit, discard a card.
I'll compass.
Okay.
Let's see what we can...
Sure.
Oh, man. Gravy. Gravy, gravy, gravy. What are you doing, buddy? That's... okay. We'll take 9.
Sure, take 9. I will react, put it on bottom of my deck.
Yeah.
And then you'll discard a card from hand.
I will discard a Swabby.
Seems good. I will pass back to you.
Works for me. I'll be playing a Loot the Hold. The next pirate ally attack this turn gets, when this hits a hero, they discard a card, and if they do, create a gold token. And you probably know what's coming next. It'll go to grave technically.
Yep,
Leave it here to remember. We'll play out the Swabby. We'll swing the Swabby. 7. On hit, discard a card. I make a gold.
Yeah. Seems good.
3 card 7.
3 card 7 with a, pretty disgusting on hit.
It's true, but you played a 2 card 9 with an even better one. Well, it's the same one, actually. Well, I get a gold.
That was a 4 card hand that I just played, by the way.
But you could have done it with just the... Well, you had an Evo.
Yeah, I put an Evo on.
Could have resolved 2 and it would have been fine.
7 on hit, discard.
Don't go again.
I think I see what I need to do here, and it's not good. This one's from hand. I'm going to set it off to the side just so I don't forget. Then a fresh chest, and then the last block on my equipped Steel Soul controllers. So I'm blocking with 2 equipped Evos, 3 and 1 for 4, and then this came from hand. I've got it off to the side for that. So I'm blocking a total of 7 on this.
And blocking with your gloves here means they die?
They're gonna try.
Huh. Well, I guess I'll see if there's any instant speed shenanigans. 7 blocks good.
Go to damage.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I will take no damage.
Sure.
Activate Teklo.
Mm-hmm.
I will finally, I knew I kept these for a reason. Which sucks, because I actually don't have a target for the gloves. However, I will transform these. That'll pull them off the chain. that will stop the temper from triggering, and that will remove the -1 counters.
Well, that is after the damage has gone through, importantly, so you do not take any
I don't
damage.
take any damage. And Teklo sees that I played a card. I'll draw. And the Steel Soul controller triggers, I have no targets because they're all my banish zone.
Yeah, that works for me. I'm going to close the chain there.
Okay.
I will move to end.
End is good.
I will untap everything and over to you.
All right. Okay. I will go ahead and pitch a Pulse Wave Harpoon to send a Teklo Leveler for 3 go again at Swabby.
I will go ahead and Compass.
Yep.
3 is good at Swabby. Swabby will die.
Whew. I really needed you to not have a Fearless there. Because all I can do with the rest of my turn, pitch blue here. With the action point, I'll play the Steel Soul Tower. They'll trigger. I'll get my action point back. Doesn't matter. Move to end.
End is good.
Sounds good. Put these on bottom. And go to you.
I'm going to activate Rum.
Okay.
So Rum lets me tap my hero, destroy this. My next card I play, next action I play this turn gets go again. I will play out an Oyston from my hand.
Okay.
Which normally wouldn't have the go again because played from hand, but with the Rum it does. So he's a 3 attack, 1 health ally that costs 0, and when he dies I create a gold token. He attacks for free.
Yep.
You have a fresh Evo Steel Tower.
2 block, 1 block, 3 block. I have 6 block in equipment. If I absolutely need it, I have 1 more on my helmet.
I'm going to swing 2.
Sure, show me a Riggy on top.
2 go again. So Murderous Rabble, I don't know if I played this one yet. When this attacks, I reveal the top card of my deck. It gets +1 for each pitch strip value. It's yellow, so it gets +2.
Sure.
Normally comes in for 0. So
Yep, I'll cover it up.
sounds good to me. We cover a second one.
For 2. Sure, with 1. How's that sound?
Sounds good. You want to take 1?
I'll take 1, yeah.
3 more.
3 more with the boots.
Works for me. Cool. I'm going to close up here.
Yep.
Move to end.
Sounds good.
Arsenal this card. Untap everything, and over to you.
Start of my turn.
Yeah.
I really need to not boost a tank.
All right.
I need this to boost an Evo and come for 4 go again. I'm going to boost a heavy.
I got it for you.
Okay.
You can't be trusted with that.
All right, I haven't been doing so hot.
Just can't banish a tank, right?
Yeah, do not boost a tank. Okay, yep.
Well, it's not a tank. Well, I mean,
this is not. Well, it kind of is a tank.
it's sort of a tank.
I wasn't.
Instructions
unclear. All right. Well, heavy metal. Dude, I love this card, and I haven't played it once. Heavy metal hardcore for 3 go again.
Sure.
Sure.
Take 3.
Let's go. Yeah. Brutal, dude. I will break the chain. Pitch to activate my cog nodes. I'll load them, put a steam counter on them. Floating 2. I will send Teklo Leveler using 1 resource, coming for 3 with go again.
I will compass you. I have no blocks on 3.
Okay, take 3. I'll break the chain.
Sure.
And Sam, it was a rough game. But we got there.
Playing Singularity.
We got there, buddy. I'm going to pitch 6 to play from Arsenal. Singularity.
Sure.
Let me give it a read for you. This card says Legendary Teklovossen Specialization. It says transform your hero, your weapon, and 4 Evos you have equipped. So I'm going to pick these 4. Now these do have some effects. but we'll get to those in just a second. I'm going to finish reading the card first. Transform 4 Evos you have equipped into Teklovossen, the Necropotent. Now that's the back side of this card. He's going to come in with the same amount of health that I currently have, which is 12.
Sure.
And he transforms into a Shadow Mechanologist Demi-Hero Equipment Evo. He has 6 Battle Worn block value. He has 3 Intellect, 12 Life, as I mentioned, and 6 attack power. He has this funny line of text that says I can pay 3 and banish 2 cards from under him. If I do so, he attacks for 6, and you discard on attack declaration. All of my Mechanologist attack actions get go again.
Sure.
And he counts as having 4 Evos equipped. So these are all going to go under the Necropotent here. This one doesn't do anything. This one does. It says, when this transforms into an Evo with a different name, gain 3. We've seen that. However, there's another line of text I haven't read yet. It says, if that Evo is a hero, instead this triggers twice.
She'll gain 6.
So I will gain 6. I will get out the coveted second resource dice. We have another one here. This one also triggers twice. I'll gain 2 action points. This one also triggers twice. I will gain 2 intellect. And all goes on top of the hero and the weapon. And now I have 2 action points. I will start by swinging the Necropotent at you for 6. When I declare that attack, you will discard a card.
I will discard a Rigor Mortis.
And a 1 action point. Oh, yeah, as a little treat.
Not so much a treat in this case.
No, not a treat. 6 is a lot. I notably lose Teklo's hero text, so I'm going to group all my Evos together. They will not be getting played again.
We will block 3 on this one.
Take 3? Sure. I'll use 3 floating to swing him again, notably not a once per turn attack.
I will discard a charm.
Yeah, that's pretty good. No action points remaining. Coming for 6. Sending the equipment suite. Dead Threads is a Blade Break card, so you're going to be losing that.
I'll block 2.
Block 2, take 4?
Yep.
Sounds good. Down to 5. And I basically get 1 turn to kill you, because after that I go to 3 int, and even with a broken hero like this, 3 int is pretty tough. However, because I had Steel Soul Memory on, I'm going to draw 5 cards. Go ahead, Sam.
I will play a Vasti.
Sure.
So my next pirate ally attack this turn gets to go again, and when this hits a hero, create a gold token. This resolves, it goes to the grave technically.
Yep.
So I will play out the Rigor Mortis.
That sounds good.
Go to 2 floating.
Yep. Oh, sorry, I stole all our resource dice.
Sure did. I will swing for 6, go again on hit gold.
6, go again on hit gold. My hero looks like it blocks 6, Sam.
Sounds good.
I'm going to block 6.
3 more.
3 more from Oyston. Well, my hand looks insanely broken, but yeah, we'll block like that.
Sounds good to me. I'll close up, move to end.
Sounds good. My hero is battle worn. He gets -1 counter. I will start with a 0 to 60. I will not boost because it has go again from the Necropotent. 4 go again at you.
Block 4.
That's not good.
I'm dead.
You are in big trouble for sure. We didn't see many this game, but it came in when it mattered. I will send a tank at you. It's coming for 9 overpower on hit. Discard a card from your hand.
I'll block 6 to this, and I believe I will be taking 3 and then dying to the Necropotent.
You are, as this also has go again.
Every mech does. Every mech card does.
Put this card in pitch zone. And Sam, what beautiful cinema it is. The Necropotent swings in for 6. I banish 2. You'll discard a card.
GG.
And that's it.
That is it.
Good game.
Good game.
Okay, Sam. Well, that was a very bizarre game. That was one of the worst starts I've ever seen from Boost Teklo.
And one of the better starts from Gravy. But...
Yeah, your start was not bad at all. Yeah, you got the early chum, which was could have been a nightmare to deal with.
I think I think the early chum, I was pretty aggressive with the gold, got a lot of allies out.
And yeah, you had a ton of gold. You had a ton of gold there for a while.
One thing I missed, I never really played the Mage Master, so maybe there's somewhere I could have done that. But I think the failing of the game was I kind of meandered in the middle of the game. I couldn't find the sort of gas I needed to keep you from playing on the back foot. I had a big life lead, but there was never that whaler turn or...
Yep, whaler sat in grave all game. I was dying really quick there, so you probably didn't even need the whaler to close out the game. I don't know. But yeah, I think the story of that game was you started strong, I started low, and then you kind of meandered. I started to pick up a little bit of steam, started to finally get my suit on, and then when I needed them most, I still kept enough tanks in deck. My deck was pretty thin at that point, so the tanks I had left, I had a War Machine and 2 Terminator tanks left. I think with the Cog nodes, they could have closed out the game from there.
I think one important thing too, though, is that you had really good ally management outside of one Fearless you got caught on.
Yep.
You were able to kind of keep the board clear and stop me from sending free damage.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of the name of the game. My end game is so strong with the Mecropotent, especially with Cog nodes on the field. The Cog nodes in Arsenal felt like trash to play, but they would give me a really strong end game there. So really, it is just kind of I think manage the board until I can get to the point where I can play the end game that I want to play. Weird start to the game, but ultimately we got to do exactly what the Teklo deck wanted to do.
Yep.
And glad we got to show off the evil side of Teklo here.
Sure.
Cool. Well, guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed that, please drop us a subscribe. It definitely helps the channel out. We've got more content like this on the way. We've got a big roster of heroes that we want to get out here on the channel. Still have some Cog Crankers to introduce to you. If you liked this video, please drop us a like. Comment down below what heroes you like, what heroes you want to see on the channel. And that's all for us. We'll see you in the next one.
Sounds good. See you next time.